Okay, here it goes. So I'm coming to you from my room now, obviously. Um, Finally getting this done. I've been putting this off for a few days now, but I've been promising friends and crew members, now former coworkers, that I'd put this out there. It's been a few days since today's Monday night. It was last Thursday. Basically, I got canned from the Olive Garden. Yeah, that's it. And everybody wants to know what happened and what's going on with me and all this stuff. So instead of just, constantly typing it all out, I said I'd finally make a video. Sorry, I just got out of the hot shower. Anyways, I don't know why I've been putting it off. Maybe subconsciously I don't want to talk about it. I'm still getting used to these whole little video blog, expressing my emotions, feelings, all that stuff that I'm not really good at. But anyways, let's see. So, yeah, I got fired. I, partially been a little lazy, taking advantage of my free time off, been just sleeping a lot, and of course still been online on the internet, but also spending a lot of time reprogramming my phone. Stutter much. Anyways, so I got fired last Thursday. Getting down to it, I'm trailing off. Last Thursday, I missed a shift, basically. I overslept. The truth of the matter is I overslept. I can change the story any way I want to, but the truth of the matter is I overslept. I knew I was supposed to be there at 11:30. I'm not stupid. I usually work Wednesday mornings, and I was picking up as many shifts as I can. So yeah, I told him I forgot about my shift, but in actuality, I overslept. I woke up at 11:45. I was supposed to be there at 11:30. Stupid me, half asleep, thought, oh, I'll just play it off like I forgot about my shift, which is what I did. I played it off like I forgot about my shift when I was already picking up a host shift that night for Jamie because supposedly Janisha stopped showing up or whatever. So I came in and everybody's like, why didn't you come in this morning? I was like, what do you mean? So they suspended me, and then the next morning I was supposed to call Jamie at 9 o'clock. Well, apparently she meant 9 o'clock on the dot, so I got in a little bit of trouble for calling her 30 minutes later. I, of course, set my alarms and I called her when I woke up at 9 something, but it wasn't 9 o'clock on the dot, so I wasn't trying hard enough. And she said, fortunately, it had been a year since my last no-call, no-show, so they wrote me up for that for the previous day when I didn't show up. But she said that they were going to let me serve that day and wanted me to come in at 11:30. Well, it took longer than I meant to getting ready, and kind of overslept again, because I had trouble going to sleep the night before, I guess. And anyways, basically, I was 5 or 10 minutes late again that day. But I called her when I was on my way, leaving the house at 11:30, called her and let her know I was on my way, but of course that was just, not cutting it. So, that was my last chance, for good, finally. I mean, basically, I'd worked for the company 3.5 years. I got hired June 2005, so 3.5 years. I had a good long run, and they did give me more chances that I can honestly count. So it's nobody's fault but my own. And yeah, it sucks. And some people might say they shouldn't have fired me. It wasn't fair, but they had every right to, and I understand it. I mean, I'm man enough and responsible enough to take responsibility for my actions and, know when it's time to go, which I held on as long as I could, and yeah, it didn't. I tried to make it last as long as I could, took different positions, and stuff like that. Fortunately, at least I have a car now, so I'm going to try and find a job somewhere, but to all my I will miss it. I mean, it's 3.5 years of my life spent working there full time. Made a ton of great new friends. I mean, yeah, there were moments where certain people drove me nuts, both guests and former coworkers or whatever. So, but I mean, I did my share of driving people nuts with my crazy little antics, running around the restaurant and stuff like that. So, anyways, it's just, you know, one of those things that came to an end sooner than I wanted it to. It's life. I lost my job because I screwed up. But hopefully something good will come out of it. You know, I mean, I went through a lot working there. Like, I mean, recently I got my friend Rob hired there, who, you know, was so sad to see me go, and then I will still come up there and visit everybody, whoever is maybe still working there and sees this. I will try and come up and visit. You know, I'm welcome there, so fortunately. But, you know, I mean, I had a few other things to say and they're escaping me at the moment. I know one thing I wish I would have done or had the chance to do was tell off that fucking crazy psycho bitch Claudia that everybody loves to hate, and because she does deserve it, but I'll just let karma take care of that for her. So anyways, yeah, I wish I could have gone out in a blaze of glory, as Leslie put it, but I don't know, I just couldn't go out in a blaze of glory. I just, you know, tried to, I don't know, be respectful and stuff like that, because they give me plenty of chances, and I feel like I'm babbling and repeating myself now. What else was I going to say? But fortunately, I got my W-2 now, so I filed my taxes. Hopefully I'll get my money back soon for that, and I can get some work done on my car. I don't know if you can tell, but I dyed my hair green a little bit. It's already faded out just a little bit, but what else? Anyways, yeah, Debbie, David, Jamie, Christian, oh yeah, and all the other managers put up with a lot of my shit. Is just my Achilles heel of not waking up and getting to work on time. What else was I gonna say? Wow, this is not going the way I wanted it to. But anyways, just had to check the time, see how long I've been jabbering. Anyway, yeah, I mean, just hopefully, you know, I've learned quite a few lessons from working at the Olive Garden. So now at least I've got server experience under my belt, you know, along with, obviously, I started out doing to-goes for a year, and then now I've hosted and done all these other things, you know. Eventually I wanted to become a bartender there, but just kept so busy serving. For anybody interested in working at the Olive Garden, it's, some people might want me to tell you it sucks, but I had a good time. I liked it. I mean, hell, I finally learned how to tie a tie working there. I know, as lame as that sounds, I didn't know how to tie a tie before there, but yeah, so that's good. Another thing, you know, a lot of people found out a lot of things about me when I worked there. Like, some people were surprised to see me when I wasn't at the clubs there, because it was like totally different when friends of mine showed up and I was working there in uniform, because they're used to seeing me at the clubs. But I don't know where I was going with that. Anyways, just wanted to let everybody know. I'm going to try and wrap this up because I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Hopefully I'll find a job soon. I know I was hearing on the news earlier about all these layoffs happening this year, so I don't know. The economy's supposedly bad, I don't know, but I mean, we were having pretty good business. I really was trying to make it to the move. Oh yeah, because the Olive Garden's moving later in the year. Would have been nice to make it at least to see us move over to the Tuscan farmhouse Olive Garden, but that didn't happen. So where was I going with that?